Hey, well, welcome back, boys and girls. How's everybody doing this Sunday? I'm here goofing around. Something just fell off my guitar stand. That's nice. You know, something from, I guess, Amazon. The quality. Hold on. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, hey! Welcome back. Hold on a second. Alright, there you are. What are we going to talk about? Yes, this guitar right here. This is made in Indonesia. Limited edition Super Telly, I guess. Yeah. So this was the result of me taking back a piece of equipment. Is this thing? Hold on, let me see what's going on here. Sometimes I don't know what this stupid phone is doing. So now this is an interesting guitar because it was the first guitar that I reached for at Guitar Center Rancho Cucamonga. And of course, the first thing I noticed is it's got Seymour Duncans. That's always a good sign that it's gonna sound good, And then it's got this probably a laminated flame top, like a yellow burst. She's pretty, And so, and it's got abalone dot inlays. It's nice. The neck, I took a little bit of I need some more 1000 grit sandpaper. Not that you care, but it's got a high gloss finish on the back. I don't particularly like that because your hand kind of like doesn't move freely, So, so I need to get some more to kind of work that out. It's got an Indian Laurel fretboard. For those of you out there in TikTok land, and you guys don't give a crap. No, it don't mean nothing to you. So what's the deal on this? Well, it's an interesting guitar for the fact that Guitar Center was selling this basically. It's used, half off. When I was playing it, I noticed that it needed some adjustments, and so before I bought it, I just had the tech. I just wanted him to verify that we either had a high fret or a low fret or what it was. So, and then so I brought it home and I did what I usually do to any guitar, is I put new strings on it, set the intonation, make sure this is okay. It did need an intonation. Set the pickup height so it's not too high or low. This one actually needs to come up a little more in the neck pickup. The one in the rear is fine. And so now I hadn't looked online at that time to see, just exactly what it was, but I kind of figured it out real quickly. So these sell used for around 500-600, in that range. What's crazy is this thing sells still brand new at Guitar Center and on Sweetwater. And I think they were, let me see again what the price was. Okay, so here it is. Now, can you imagine that this guitar that I have still sells for $1,049? It's crazy. I mean, that's just like, add to cart. It's nuts. That they would be selling this at half off right now, and it looks brand new practically. So can you imagine buying something and as soon as you walk out the door, man, it is like half off? I know they sell it at Sweetwater too. Let's see if we can find a link to that. thought I saw one for Sweetwater. Yeah, see, they're all $1,049. A used one is $789. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, this one's in red though. Yeah, red's kind of cool, you know. But oh, I see. So here, so they came in amber burst, sort of like, yeah, cherry, and then that one. Now I used to see a lot of these ones around. I don't really like these. They're just kind of like, these ones look nice, but especially this one right here, man. This thing looks pretty badass. Sweet, sweet, sweet. But for $1,049, I mean, that's just crazy, crazy. It's crazy. And so you buy it in the store used for half off. Like that's a massive depreciation of value. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave your comments below. No, I just used to. I don't know why people are hearing it. Nobody cares about this bullshit. Hold on. Okay, so the value of this guitar is as, in my opinion, the pickups, the Seymour Duncans, that's about $200, definitely. So what this is, for a lot of you who don't know, this is a Seymour Duncan Pearly Gates, and then this is a Seymour Duncan 59. It does have a coil tap. So this is kind of a funky guitar in a way. I'm not a big fan of Pearly Gates. They're kind of squeamish. But the guitar handles really, really nice. It's super light, and it's supposed to have a mahogany body in the back here. But it's so light, it's hard to believe. It's got a nice contour heel, which is nice. So it's kind of cool, you know. There's no arm cut here. It's kind of like, it's got this thing going on. It's kind of got a mild arch top. So when your arm right here, it's kind of really digging into your arm. So, but we'll just listen to a little bit of this with this backing track, this gay ass backing track called Jazz Funk in B minor. I kind of like to just goof around with stuff like that. And for a lot of you that don't know, I'm an improviser. I've never taken guitar lessons. I just improvise. I just make up shit as I hear it. And I just apply techniques that I have taught myself over the, I don't know how many years. Just what it is, you know. So I just improvise, you know. Just a lot of bad habits. I probably have a lot of bad habits when it comes to playing guitar, but I'm 63, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just here in my bedroom. This is my space. This is, you know, this is where I zone out and kind of just groove a little bit to jazz rock, my own stuff. It's just nice to have a collection of guitars to kind of play through, to kind of just see what's up. What's up? So let me plug it in and we'll just see kind of how it sounds compared to like maybe the Epiphone here. Hold on. Okay, let me turn up the volume a little. Let's see where we're at. What tune is this? get on the Cryview. Can barely get down there. Nick? Guessing. And this is where I make a lot of mistakes because I don't know. I'm just using patterns of old. Still in the neck position. You're hearing this pickup. So it's pretty twangy, you know, for it's twangy because of these pickups. These pickups are very professional. You just have to find like something you can really use it for. You know, like I don't have to use it with this distortion. I can find something else to mix it up with. plays through, but it depends on how I'm choosing the sound. Right now I'm using a distortion with a lot of delay, so you get that kind of sound. It's kind of interesting, but each guitar has its own sort of character. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, you don't. Then we'll try like the Epiphone Les Paul, where in the neck position you can kind of play it a little bit cleaner. It's real smoky in that position. Bridge. So this has some different tonal qualities. It's more on the lower end, more bassy, mid-rangey, compared to other guitars. You know what I mean? Okay, so now I got the Charvel with the whammy, you know, and this is tuned to A440, so I don't forget. And with the whammy bar, you get those kind of effects, you know. So that's what makes playing fun, is you try to be a little creative with your sounds. I think having a Floyd Rose is nice. I have a lot of guitars with the Floyd Rose. Just adds that special touch when you're doing things, rock, metal, blues, jazz. Just cool to have. All right, let's get back to the football game and have a good one.